Okay.
So we're good.
All right,
here we go.
Yay!
All right, Batman Begins, and I've got some opinions. So saving that one for about 5 minutes.
Batman Begins and Three Little Hens.
Hell yeah.
Those are like his little sidekicks in the movie. I don't know if you noticed.
I did. The Three Little Hens.
They're always clucking around him.
Yeah, the Three Little Hens are really the best part of the movie Batman Begins.
Yeah, it's good when your character has like a cute like sidekick that they can market and they can push the plushes. And
right. I'm surprised.
So it was a good addition to the lore.
I'm surprised that the powers that be at Warner Brothers let them use Foghorn Leghorn as his like butler. So that's because there's the Three Little Hens and then there's the rooster, right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. I like the idea of us just like reviewing a movie that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
That's we're from an alternate universe and we're reviewing this like fucked up version of Batman Begins.
Yeah, that's nothing like the one that we got.
Because Warner Brothers does have the rights to Foghorn and Leghorn, so they could do it if they really wanted to.
Thematically,
yeah, like they canonically take place in the same universe.
That's true. Actually,
can we get Nolan to direct the Foghorn Leghorn movie?
I say Mr. Bruce.
Yeah.
I'm worried about my own skin. You're not gonna let people know you're Batman, are you?
He's just like animated like in the movie like a fucking like Looney Tunes or like fucking Roger Rabbit type shit.
Porky the Pig's like just running around in the background. Oh man, yeah. Who would the villain be?
That's
who would the
villain.
Elmer Fudd. Elmer Fudd is the Scarecrow.
Yeah, I think the Animaniacs got to be thrown in there too. Like they're like the henchmen or something, Totally. That'd be so good.
Wait,
why haven't they done
comical
like
and
that?
zany, totally insane-y, Animaniacs.
They're sitting on a cash pile, dude. That's a $1 billion idea.
Oh yeah,
and they haven't pulled it off yet.
Not yet. They they don't got the brains.
That's so fucking cool.
Seriously. Yeah. So
I checked out that movie with the Bat Hound in it. It's the Crypto Super Dog movie. It's got like Kevin Hart. He plays Bat Hound.
Oh yeah.
And The Rock, Dwayne the Rock Johnson plays the doggo. And
this is hurting me.
They got to team up.
Are you trying to hurt me right now?
They got to save the day.
From what? From who?
There's like this naked mole rat girl. She's like Lex Luthor's like pet, I guess. And she's like bald. Like
she doesn't have
him.
any hair too.
Yeah, yeah. She also because he experimented on her.
But she's a naked mole rat anyway.
I think she lost her hair from the experiment.
Oh, she used to be just a normal rat or something.
I don't know.
Or mole, or?
I don't. Yeah, naked mole rat. Yeah, I don't know.
So what was the? It's just to make her smart or something. Did they make her super smart?
I can't remember.
What an ass.
I think all the animals just talk.
Okay.
I don't think that animals can talk to humans.
Oh.
It's like one of those.
Okay.
It's like The Secret Life of Pets, but superheroes. Okay. It's pretty good. Pretty solid.
It was solid?
Yeah.
No.
It was.
Really?
It was good.
Was it actually?
I have to watch a lot of kids' movies these days.
Was it actually? Oh, yeah. It's a children's movie.
As far as the children's film goes, A+.
Okay.
Hold on. A+.
Wait.
A.
Okay.
Plus.
Are you you haven't been watching you haven't been watching Naruto, have you?
No, okay. Thank God.
About to cast some genjutsu on me.
No.
So fucking for the uninitiated, genjutsu is it's like in Naruto when it's like when they like cast a spell that is like meant to be like an illusion to like warp your reality.
Oh.
So
Naruto?
Yeah, Naruto.
I thought it was Naruto.
No, genjutsu. Is that the word you're talking about?
These anime shows hurt my fucking brain, dude.
It's fucking rough, man. It was a book before it was a show, though. I can't stand the show, honestly. People that like anime.
Never seen one anime.
Are I don't know. Anime shows are rough.
Yeah,
they're pretty rough.
That's good.
There's some good ones.
That's good to hear that I'm not the only one who doesn't like anime. It just seems like something I would like.
There's some good ones,
but I just never.
The characters, oftentimes characters end up a lot more annoying in the TV show than they are in like the normal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Even if there's a Batman anime,
well, because it's adapted. You know, it's adapted from a book. Like,
yeah, you like the comics, you like the manga and stuff.
I like to read the books. Anyway, so as Batman Begins, so too must our discussion of it.
Yeah, dude, this one's good. This one's really, really fucking up there for me.
It's so good when he's not like in the costume. I feel like I don't like him.
He's not the best Batman.
It's like the goofiest. I don't know. It's not the goofiest costume, but like the costume is way more goofy. It's like so smooth.
Do you?
I don't like how smooth it is.
He's an organic creature of the night.
I wish he wouldn't have because like when he gets that it's like Nomex survival suit or whatever, like
advanced infantry.
He paints over it, but then like
advanced
it
infantry.
looked cooler though before he painted it. Kind of. I like how there was like a kind of like a pattern to it, or like
he had to put a bunch of like shitty like spray paint that's just gonna like peel off like over this. It's already black.
Yeah. So well, okay. So the movie begins. The first like act of the movie is like really
like anywhere he sits down, he just like leaves like a fucking residue, like black residue.
It's not because the paint just no matter what you paint on that thing, it just comes off.
Yeah, it's just gonna come off, right?
Slides, it just
I don't know.
right
maybe they use some sort of primer.
$300,000. I mean, the paint better slide off.
I wonder if you can poo in the suit. It's pretty advanced.
It's got a shit chamber.
It's got a shit.
It can only usually hold like 1 day's worth of shits.
Oh right, yeah. Maybe it's like a still suit where it just recycles the energy.
Or maybe
the water.
Or maybe
you can drink it.
Or maybe he just like does like colonoscopy prep like every day. Like before he gets into the suit, So it's like it's like a totally clean shoot, going in. That's what I like to think about before I.
He kind of looks like he's got something up his ass whenever he's in the suit.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's like the makeup. Why don't they ever show him putting the makeup on?
They do in the new one, in the new Batman movie.
I know. I'm saying, but in this one.
Yeah.
Because they show you so much. Like it's supposed to be like so like it's supposed to feel so real, But then it's like he shows up and he's like wearing like more makeup than the guys in Kiss.
Yeah, it's sick. Yeah,
I'm here to protect the city too.
the voice in this one isn't as crazy. I feel like as in the Dark Knight. You'll see in the Dark Knight he gets like crazier with it.
It's still kind of like
it's more like when he's talking to people, he's not trying to intimidate.
It's kind of woof.
In this movie, he kind of talks just kind of normal. But in the Dark Knight, there's scenes where he's talking.
It's not what I do.
To like Gordon and Harvey Dent and other people, and he's using like the full-on voice, and it's like, bro, like stop. Or like talking to Selena Kyle like in this like ridiculous voice.
It's not who I am on the inside. It's what I do.
It's what I do. It's what I do.
Okay, so it starts.
It's what I do.
It starts, and a young Christian Bale is in jail. He's locked up.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, is that how it starts?
Isn't it? Oh no, it starts. And he's a young boy is playing with a young girl. Boy.
And I got to give props to the editor, dude, because I felt like I was like in some sort of fever dream. And I guess that's what they were going for. Because it would like cut on sentences in such a weird way and then cut to shots for like a millimeter of a second. And then cut back to like a different shot.
No, it's very it's very dreamy.
Yeah, I enjoy
childhood's dreamlike quality.
And it sounds like I'm knocking it, but it's actually like cool. Like I think the style, the way it's edited is like really interesting.
It's great, and it's kind of because then you're dropped into once you are with Bruce, young man Bruce, then it's like very like
yeah,
like now he's a fucking old now he's like in like he's not a child anymore.
Yeah,
he's like in reality.
That part was cool.
It was good. I like I like how as like a rich, magnet of the scion of a elder house of Gotham, so to speak.
Yeah.
That his dad just has like repelling gear like on hand,
Just ready to go.
just ready to go.
You're so right. Yeah, he's
And he's like ready to, like, not only does he have the gear, but he's ready to repel. Like,
yeah, at a moment's notice. That's cool. I mean, I guess if you got a well and you got like cave systems on the property,
I guess so.
Then you'd have that shit handy.
I guess so. You would think if they're so rich, they would like make sure that no one's gonna fall down that well.
There's a lot of wells in the property. All right, so you can't
How
cover
many?
them. You can't cover them all up super well.
Right. What if you need to get the Underground Railroad going again?
Yeah. What if slavery starts back up and the Waynes have to do their part?
They have to do their part. Yeah.
To help. But isn't Gotham like in New York kind of area, like in the north?
Oh, is it?
I mean, that's what I always assumed. That's what I always
feel
thought.
like it's more central.
It just seems like a weird.
It feels more like Chicago.
Insert.
It feels more like Chicago than it does.
Oh yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, maybe in this universe it's more like Chicago based.
It's like
no, but there's a bunch of water. I guess.
Yeah.
Because doesn't he fly it out over the ocean? The nuke at the end of the last movie. Doesn't he fly it out over the ocean? Yeah. He's not flying out over a lake.
Isn't it a lake?
No, he's not nuking a lake. He flew it out over the ocean. He must have. Yeah, it's got to be New York or some sort of coastal city.
There's a port.
Yeah, there's a port. Yeah, exactly.
Like,
yeah, no, it's
port.
definitely not landlocked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is Gotham? Add us, guys. Let us know where Gotham is, because I want to go there.
New Jersey.
I want to rent an apartment in Gotham City.
It's located in Gotham County, New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Oh, well,
that explains a lot.
And Batman. Wait. In Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Oh wait, that doesn't count. Hold on a second.
No, yeah, a lot of different stuff is saying it's in New Jersey.
You like how in Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice?
Wow.
Doesn't
feel like New Jersey.
Like you can see Metropolis from Gotham in that movie. Like they're like right next to each other.
It's like New York, and it's like, well, if it's in New Jersey, and Metropolis is New York,
dumb. Like they shouldn't be like
you
that
can
close.
see one from the other.
Yeah, in that.
Well,
movie.
in that.
Like sister cities.
Nothing real no real good sister cities.
Yeah.
Nothing
a tale of
and the rest of the US is actually a barren wasteland. 200 million people living in the scar of the old world.
Right.
It's actually little known fact, those movies take place in the Judge Dredd.
I fucking love Judge Dredd. That movie's awesome.
200 million people living in the shitty.
It's shit
in the shit pile of the old world.
He didn't take his meds today.
Mega City 1. Sorry, Gotham and Metropolis. So, yeah, I like the scenes with him as a kid. It's fun, it's also it's a little bit scary. It's like, who's this chick? Foreshadowing.
Right.
Yeah, it does a really good job, because the thing is, it's like the movie does a really good job. I mean, and people know this, right? The people know. Yeah, it does a really good job of like being like, here's Batman, here's a somewhat believable backstory to him. Like, here's
finally we get
here's like his
backstory,
his family and his parents, like, and how his childhood was, and like
no other movie really did this before Batman Begins,
right? And like,
and they probably will never do it again.
Yeah, and
most likely.
The underpinning of like, here's how he started to actually became thinking about things in the way that he does as Batman. It begins him. He begins. And it's
very apt title.
It's really they really did a good job with that, with this, just throughout the whole script. And what they show you, so yeah, so then it's like it's like boom, we're like, he's like in a Chinese like detention camp or something,
right?
And guys are fucking with him, but like, guess what? He's scrappy. He's little and scrappy.
It shows he knows how to fight.
He really
practice.
He what is it, 6 of them or 7? Actually, there were 6. or Raish or whatever.
Yeah. I like how Raish is integrated into his origin, and then that ends up being like the villain that he fights. It's like a really. It's not like he becomes Batman
perfect.
and then the villain. It's like all integrated. The story feels very like natural.
It's really the story kind of flows very well, right? Because like not only is Raish the villain, but the stuff that he had to overcome through his fear is like the stuff that they're like using. He had to overcome his fear through. It was like the stuff they're using to like fuck with everybody in Gotham. So it really ties it up, in like a nice way.
I feel like a lot of like superhero origin movies, they're kind of disjointed a bit because like them becoming the hero is the more interesting part, and then they kind of fizzle out towards the end because it's like generic CGI battle or whatever with name villain.
Right.
But this one, just it really drives through. Like the editing is really nice.
It does drive through.
It drives through at a nice clip.
It does drive through. I think though that the best part of the movie is before he's like actually in the suit. I think after that, it's kind of like, oh, here's Batman in his suit.
The suit is kind of goofy. Do you prefer
starts becoming more goofy?
Do you prefer the suit in The Dark Knight?
I don't. It's been a while. I don't remember how it was. Probably.
Join us next week, guys.
It's not as smooth.
The suit review. It's more tactical. It looks more like military gear than.
They really.
It's less organic looking.
They should have just like. It's a less organic looking.
Like how you're saying it's really smooth. This one's really smooth and like. Just like
it looks too much like the older bat suits.
Yeah, it's more akin to the older ones, whereas the Dark Knight one is more of a tactical outfit with like little like little pouches, and like I know what you're talking about. Plates.
And I think I do prefer the Dark Knight one based on what I can remember. But it's just like because it's kind of jarring. That's like one moment in the movie that's kind of jarring. It's like he's like putting his whole suit together, and it's like it's gonna be like.
Yeah.
And then he like shows up and it's like I'm fucking smooth, man.
He is pretty smooth. I like his cape in this one. It's nice and fat. He also looks really good. He's like really beefy in this one, which I really appreciate.
He's got the beef on him.
Yeah, he's like thick. Like Christian Bale's never been thicker. Maybe in Chaney. He's pretty thick in that one. But
he had a real caboose on him in that movie.
Yeah. But this one, he's really just like. He looks really strong and powerful, and like I do like the suit a lot. I kind of like the suit more than the Dark Knight one.
Truly, he's thicker than a Snicker. I mean,
but it is kind of they're all kind of silly looking.
He looks so ridiculous. I mean, the thing is because the movie's like you can really take the movie seriously.
Yeah,
like what's going on. Like you can really take it seriously, but then like as soon as he shows up in the suit, it's like, oh right.
It's a hurdle to get over. I think with the Pattinson movie they nailed it. Like, that's
definitely
my favorite suit they've ever done.
Definitely,
because it seems like very practical, but it's also still very cool and like unique.
It's like this
with the knitted leather, kind of like leaning into like the BDSM aspects of the character.
Yeah,
perfect.
They nailed it. It's great. No, his suit is great, and
the fucking leg strap and everything.
Pattinson did a good job too.
The suit, like the cowl, I think is the most important part.
The cowl is
it looks like a skull.
It's too much
cool.
It's too much of a joke in the Batman Begins.
In Batman Begins, there's too much of like a eyebrow
and like a nose and like an ear. I don't know. It's just all like so. It's just like so like.
Yeah, it's quite the design. I've definitely seen worse, but I've seen better.
It looks also like. It's like one piece. Like I don't like they're like we're gonna assemble it from multiple pieces, but it's one piece. Like it's like one. You can tell it's like one cast, or like molded.
Yeah, I don't know.
Piece of thing. I don't know. It doesn't look. It's like you feel like it's gonna look like he made it. Because like there's all these shots of him fucking making it and like him working on it. But then it's like, oh wait a minute, like this is the prop department. That is.
He's got 10,000 of them.
It should have really looked more homemade, I think, based on all the stuff that went into it. Because it wasn't. It's not like this is the first one.
This is a very pretty Batman.
This is the first one.
He put a lot of effort into the suit design, like the details, the specifics.
He's too busy buying hotels for all that.
Whereas, like, the Batman in the Pattinson film is a lot more raw. and kind of brutalist and sort of
he
gnarly.
He goes in raw. That's
yeah,
for sure.
yeah, it's sick. Yeah, I love that one. But this one's very like put together. This one's, I heard someone compare it to like James Bond or something. Like it's very James Bond, like very cool, very sleek. That's kind of Nolan's style. Like he's always wearing suits. You know, he's never dirty or,
I don't know.
unkempt.
I wouldn't call it. I don't know. James Bond doesn't make me like. Isn't like I'm not like, oh, haha, James Bond's suit. It's like, oh, nice suit, James Bond.
Nolan's very much into like the swaggy, like English gentleman.
It's
kinda.
not. It's.
We gotta watch that. By the way,
It's just too. That's right.
Yeah.
It's just too. I don't know. It's too comic booky for a movie that doesn't feel comic booky up until then. You know.
Yeah, it hits you with the comic book hard.
It's like bam.
You're like damn.
You're like
there he is.
oh, and like it's like oh damn, like and he's wearing like all this eye makeup too.
Like
and now he's got this voice.
Like playing with
it's just such a. It's just such a. It's just
remember that part?
Yeah.
Run a current through it, and it becomes erect.
The molecules assemble themselves.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
So that's what he tells bitches.
Yeah.
When he gets them in bed.
That's right.
Yeah.
This pill.
I developed this pill to combat erectile dysfunction.
The molecules of my fucking Johnson are about to reassemble themselves.
It's the same
so,
technology used in the Cape.
You know, he's like fighting, you know, the Chinese, you know, criminals, and then Raish comes to get him. God bless his heart.
Is it Raish or Raz in this one? I think it's Raz. It's Raish in every other iteration, but in this they fucked up a lot of pronunciation.
I think it's actually
Riz Al Ghul.
I think it's Raz Al Ghul.
He rizzed them up. He rizzes Batman out of jail.
It's not Raz. It's not Ras. It's I think
Raz.
It's Ras.
I'll Raz you.
Raz. It's like Raz. Raz Al Ghul.
Braz Al Ghul?
No, it's Raz Al Ghul.
He's the head of Brazzers.com.
Yeah. Brazzers.com. Raz Al Ghul's best porn site.
that's how they're funding the League of Shadows.
The League of Shadows' best porn site.
All the money is from that website is being filtered right into terrorism.
It's pretty sexy. I mean,
the League of Shadows.
The League of Shadows.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, there's not a lot of chicks. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of.
How do you know? You don't know.
Mostly
dudes.
Dudes.
They're all in fucking ninja masks.
I like the little ceremonies they have with like breathing in the drugs, and they got like the nice vibes around. Like they got a nice temple. Looks like they worked hard on that.
Well, yeah. So he comes to get him, and he's like, yeah, like get the flower. Go get the flower, and then bring it.
Oh yeah, I love a good side quest.
Yeah, he puts him on the quest, and then he brings it, and like they take it, and it's like whatever. And it's like I also really like the fake Ra's al Ghul. That guy, yeah. Like,
He was a good actor.
You must learn how to murder.
You really kind of thought he was Ra's al Ghul at first,
right?
But he wasn't.
It's like in Liam Neeson's like
It's like I remember when I first saw the movie, I was like, why don't they just make this guy Ra's al Ghul?
Right.
Like,
he looks a lot more like Ra's al Ghul.
He kind of looks like Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Ra's al Ghul is supposed to be like Middle Eastern or something usually, but like like Liam Neeson looks like him.
The facial hair.
The facial hair.
Yeah.
And then it's like, why did they just have this other random Henry guy? But then come to find out, we'll save it for you guys. We don't want to spoil.
Don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
But there might be a little bit of a switch up.
There's just kind of a switch up later.
Might be a little bit of a So. Yeah, man, and then it's like then he starts training with the League.
Oh yeah, he's got those like sticks that you have to like balance on.
Yeah,
that's some good shit.
Yeah,
because you don't want to fall on that. You're gonna fuck yourself up.
Yeah. Like you got to learn how to like punch and like kick, but like also you're just standing on like big poles. And you might fall.
If you fall, you're gonna get like busted by one of those poles.
Right.
You're gonna get jacked. And then you're probably going to slide in between the poles, and you're going to be hard to get out.
That's right. Well,
to fish you out.
I like how they just start beating the shit out of him like right off the bat when he gets there.
Yeah.
He's like, I can hardly stand up. That doesn't wait.
Right.
For that. It doesn't wait for that. It's such a good script.
Kick him in the balls.
It's such a good script.
Yeah, he's like nut shots him like immediately, and then just kicks him while he's down. But then Batman, he shows his resolve. He's like, no, I'm not taking it. He's like,
I'm gonna not let myself. I'm not gonna let you kick the shit out of me.
Yeah. And then he's like, I love when Liam Neeson's like calling out all his styles. It's like,
Panther. I know, that was so good. Yeah. Something I'm curious about is like, is this like the normal procedure, or are they like really like for like everybody that comes there?
No, he's special.
Just like
I think you have to pay to get
they
in.
just
Usually,
like know that he's Bruce Wayne, I guess.
yeah, I think they know since he's
Mr.
Gotham's
Wayne.
favored son. You know, he's ideally
Wayne.
placed to strike at the heart of Gotham.
That's right. So they really pull out all the stops for him.
Yeah, right.
They like put him
exactly.
through it, but they also like pull out the stops. I
Yeah.
would have liked maybe a little more training. I don't know. I feel like we could have. It could have.
Oh wow, really?
Well, I feel like
think we got a lot.
I feel like it could have been not so. It was kind of fast paced. I would have liked maybe
Yeah.
like a little bit more. You know, because the thing is, like, this is where he really like learns how to be Batman.
Yeah, he was out there for a while. It seems.
I would have liked to see him go on like some kind of like stealthy mission or something. That would have been neat. I think that could have been cool. Just to pad it out a little bit and like show that he's like.
Yeah, but you want to get to the bat.
That's true.
You don't want to wait too long.
That's true. You
for
do.
the bat.
That's true. You do. But like, I want to feel like once he gets to the bat, like he's really. Because he wasn't like sneaky enough.
Yeah,
a
a mission would have been cool.
I would have liked him to
Yeah.
like. I would have liked them to like really show off that he's how sneaky he is.
Maybe the mission could have been like, you know, getting that murderer or something.
Or something.
Yeah, something to do with like some test, and then the test ends with him having to make a choice.
Yeah, that would have been good. I mean, the scene was cool with like they're all in there and like the ninjas are, he's like cutting their arms and stuff. I like when they were sword fighting on the ice.
Yeah, and then he gets a little ice bath.
Right, he's
and then he's like, rub your chest.
It's like, yeah, he's like, I've got you. He's like, you don't have me.
Right.
You're fucking standing on broken ice.
Dumbass. Mind your surroundings, bitch.
All it took was for him to like tap it with his fucking shirt.
I know. How does that work?
What?
Doesn't make any sense. It makes sense, but it doesn't at the same time.
It's so goofy, yeah.
Yeah, and then he's like telling him his like dark backstory or whatever, and he's like, I wasn't always gay, I used to be straight, and
right, race al Ghul buggered me,
and then I learned the ways of getting buggered, and
right,
and
now I'm the bugler.
Yeah, now I'm the big the be-bugler, the be-buggled, the be-buggleier. Yeah, and he tells Batman, like he's got to kill this guy. It's too late now.
Well, they set it up first. He's like, "Who's that? Who's this?"
Oh, yeah.
It's just like some like Tibetan man like in a cage. He's like, like speaking whatever. Like
they just picked him up from the side of the road.
That man wanted his neighbor's land and became a murderer. Okay.
A classic murder situation.
Okay. yeah. Because you'll be able to keep it if you murder him.
Yeah, I guess that's how it works in China.
Doesn't this guy know that the League of Shadows is watching?
Yeah, they're always watching, dude. You can't get away with anything around here. They run this fucking place like a mafia.
Well, like Constantinople or Rome before. Like, those are the two cities?
We sacked Rome.
It's been a long time.
We loaded the fucking ships with plague rats. Assholes. Fucking douchebags. Dicks.
Terrible.
Why?
We've made sure that, society doesn't get too big in its britches.
Like, thanks?
No one asks you.
No one wants that.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, and like
idiots,
Rome. I will say that like Rome and Constantinople. I mean, those cities are like so fucking old.
They've been around for a long time.
Can't we think of like other cities?
They burned London to the ground.
When?
That's what he said. The London fire.
Okay.
That was more recent.
But they built it back better.
Yeah, like it's like this is stupid. Like this is just gonna happen again.
Like what? I don't. Yeah.
Like what is like? Who started this idea?
Show me some results.
Yeah, like what are the results? Yeah, exactly. Like,
and like on. They're so inept that they can't even take down Gotham City, the absolute den of iniquity.
They tried with Gotham. They tried a new one, economics.
Right.
And then made things worse.
That part was left a little bit. a little bit wanting, but that's okay. The thing is, like, I don't know. Does the League of Shadows like? I feel like they should have just been like, yeah, like Gotham is ass, and like it's so corrupt and but like they're making it corrupt. Like,
right,
I don't understand.
They're the ones corrupting it.
Like
fucking assholes.
But so I like this scene where it's like that. They're like, okay, like now that you have defeated your fear or whatever. Like,
faced your fear.
Yeah. Kill this man. And then he's like, I'm not gonna kill him.
Yeah.
But I'll set the entire fucking place on fire.
I'll kill all you fuckers, though.
And he might die.
Oh, yeah, he definitely didn't make it out.
What?
Yeah, I mean, if all those ninjas didn't even make it out, then, like, there's no way.
I would have loved a shot of that guy just like running.
Oh, man, I wish I had all, like, the unused, like, B-roll and like footage from the film. You know, I know it's locked away somewhere.
That would have been so
And
good.
I'm sure they got a shot like that.
Yeah, Christopher Nolan.
I'm sure there's a B-roll shot
I
of him
heard
running
Nolan
off.
keeps it under his bed.
Ooh, dude.
Yeah.
Because I would love to have like a 5-hour edit. Just leave everything in.
Everything.
And yeah, like I would love to see him because he had his hands tied behind his back, right?
Or something.
So him just like running.
Or something. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna kill him, but I will kill you, Ra's al Ghul.
Oh shit! It would have been cool if, like, you know, Bruce Wayne's about to bite it, and then like the fucking farmer comes back and saves his ass.
Or
reaches out to him.
Yeah, or something. Yeah.
And then you know,
like, I guess he like gave him the best shot he could. You know.
You know. Yeah. I mean, he kind of did get away with murder, if he made it out.
Oh, he didn't though.
You think he died? He probably.
There's no way.
He had to have died.
How? Yeah. I mean, like,
had his hands tied behind his back. Yeah, maybe don't place a bunch of fireworks just like open.
Yeah.
Like, and, well, bunch of candles everywhere.
It's the ninjutsu powders.
Oh, it was the powders.
It's the powders for the explosive powders for disappearing.
Put a cover on that.
It was in a sack. But I think he knew exactly where to toss he did it intentionally. He tossed it like up.
Yeah,
exactly.
You're right. They don't
right
need to, they don't really need to like protect it that much because they're all so disciplined.
Right.
They're used to just things going to plan.
It was not they didn't they were not like counting on him like somebody like
with a conscience.
Somebody with a conscience, like somebody like being like like I'm gonna burn this fucking place down.
You know, did Bruce not have like any inkling of a shadow of a doubt that maybe this death cult was like a death cult?
I think he did, and I think because he says no like really quick.
Yeah.
He's like no, like he's like
I won't do it
because it's like he's the vibe that I got is that he'd already thought about it. You know, he was like no.
Okay, but why even like participate with these guys?
I'm not gonna do it
if they are like these murdering people.
Yeah. You know, that's a good point. But that's a good point.
I'm probably overthinking it.
That's a good point. I think he was considering that they were going to make him do it. I mean, who knows how many other people he watched?
They just seem like they're up to like sinister shit.
Yeah. I mean,
like it's like this whole like
League of Shadows.
The League of Shadows, and like what do they do? Like what
they murder?
Are you guys assassins? Yeah, like they're all murderers, right? Like they have weapons, they have knives.
They're not teaching them how to not kill people.
This isn't Greenpeace or anything. Like,
theatricality can be one of your greatest weapons
for murder. Wait, you want me to murder people?
To break in and kill people.
Hold up.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he like had already
spent a year training me on how to deadly weapons, and now you want me to murder?
It was a year.
I don't know.
How long was it? It seemed like a couple weeks.
Really? Just a couple weeks?
Or a couple months?
I feel like he was out there for a while.
I hope so. That's what I'm saying. I would have liked a little more. I would have liked.
I felt like he was out there for at least a year.
I would have liked if I felt like he was there for
that. That's what I'm saying. Like this whole time he was with them, like this whole year he was with them. It's like
he didn't have to watch somebody else.
He didn't have to watch anyone else or hear about anyone else dying. I guess everyone kind of keeps themselves.
They don't really talk.
They don't really talk. Yeah, unless they need to.
Except for him with what does he say his name is? What does Raish say his name is?
He says his name is Henry Henry Descartes.
Oh yeah,
which is actually Ra's al Ghul backwards if you look it up. Yeah. So
if you look it up, like
if you look it up, don't look it up.
Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, hold on. No, that's
Henry,
yeah.
Oh, it fits. Yeah.
Yeah. It's an anagram.
Right.
So yeah, and then so he kills everybody. except for Raish.
Death count so far 49.
Yeah. Like, oh god. I like okay, but the guy had a shot, I guess.
Yeah.
More so than just being outright.
He kills everyone except the person he probably should have killed, which is the main guy, Liam Neeson, and he saves him.
But he kind of makes Raish like seem like inept.
Well, Raish really thought he had it in the bag with Bruce. He really thought he raised him up good, and he was going to just go along with this. He didn't have.
Should have sent him on a mission before that.
Yeah. Like I don't know. Yeah, it's just one of those things where you train a guy for a whole year and the way of murder, and then when you expect him to murder, it's like you kind of just expect him to murder. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know. Like,
yeah.
he wasn't expecting to get bamboozled, so
Then
he
he
got
ex-
cheap shotted. Because
It's
didn't he
like-
knock him out like immediately, pretty much?
Did he?
Because then he fought with like the fake Ra's al Ghul.
Did he pop him one and that was it?
I think he popped him one and something fell on him or something, and he was knocked out. And then he like grabbed his body to save him because he was already knocked out.
Okay.
Yeah, after a log fell on the fake Ra's al Ghul and killed him.
Right.
Dead. That was funny.
I mean, literally.
Yeah, all the death
what?
all the death scenes in Nolan films are always so funny. Like
Yeah.
the way they're shot.
Yeah.
It's like comical.
You know,
Still good, but yeah, you can just tell it's a Nolan movie whenever you watch one of his films. Like,
Yeah.
you really get the vibe. Like Nolan definitely made this.
yeah, you know.
It's got the Nolan sauce.
Then, then he drops Raish off. You know, I will tell him you saved his life. The
I don't think he ever told him
the
that.
guy in the village.
Because later on, Ra's al Ghul's like,
You left. Oh yeah,
"You burned my house and left me for dead.
I saved you.
I saved your life, asshole." He did burn his house, though. It's true. He burned the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
He didn't just burn it. He
It's
blew
not,
it up.
You know, it's not a shadow house. It's a shadow home. Okay.
It's a nice place, too. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll build another one.
Oh, I'm sure they've got lots
He
of
has an infinite number of guys.
Yeah. I mean, the organization's been going on for fucking since the sacking of Rome. So it's probably got some longevity
or
to
before,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, before the sacking of Rome even. So
Yeah, they got coin, you
I kind of
know.
like the idea that Ra's al Ghul is like a moniker in this universe, like that each person takes on because like that makes him like immortal. Because like they can't actually do immortality in the Nolan verse,
right.
but that's a
So you think that was his name? You think that wasn't his name?
I think maybe it wasn't his name. They don't ever explicitly say that, but that's kind of like possibly.
I just kind of feel like, but he said it was his. Yeah, he said it was his home.
Because in the third one he appears in like a dream sequence or something, or some sort of vision Bruce has, and he's like, you know, Ra's al Ghul is immortal or whatever, and it's like that's how the character is. So like he's like saying like, I think he's saying like there's always going to be like a new leader, and maybe they call themselves Ra's al Ghul.
But Bane doesn't call himself Ra's al Ghul.
Well, he was ousted from the League of Shadows, and if it's a chick, you can't really call yourself Ra's al Ghul. Talia was the real head, and then she brought Bane back in after she took over.
But like, I don't know. I think he just. I think it. I don't know. I think he just was, and he was baiting him.
I can't wait to get to
it was all bait.
The Dark Knight Rises because I have a lot of thoughts on that one. But there's some really funny parts in that. Like that one. That one's almost pure comedy. Still a good one, but there's so many parts where I'm like, what? And huh? And how? Who? Yeah, it's still a good one, of course. But yeah, this one I think is the most like solid Batman film of the three in terms of like hitting like the beats of the character correctly.
Well, yeah, because
I think it's the most Batman-y Nolan film.
Well, yeah, because I mean, it's easier for it to hit those notes, right? Because it's his origin, right? So if you show all that stuff, then you're hitting the beats. You know, if you build up the character from A to B, you know, A to B, in a way that makes sense, then you hit the beats.
You should use your real name. I like that name, Robin. Thanks, Nolan.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for throwing us that bone.
So yeah, thanks.
I'm just thinking about Dark Knight Rises now. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Nolan. So yeah, and then he calls Alfred.
Yeah,
Mr. Pennyworth.
Alfred doesn't look a day over 70, dude. He looks great.
Yeah, Mackenzie was like,
Looking
"Wait,
fresh.
why does he not look any older?" I'm like, "What? Michael Caine doesn't age. You
doesn't.
don't know that? You don't know this?
He's an eternal vampire who's been serving the lanes for generations.
Yeah. Oh, apparently Mackenzie had seen Batman Begins multiple times.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because Carson watched it.
Oh, Carson's such a bro, dude. I love Carson.
He apparently watched it all the time. She's seen that one a lot. She's seen the next one a lot.
Oh, good.
I don't know about Rises. How many?
Rise.
But she was like, what? She's like, no, I have seen it. I just don't want to watch it because I've seen it a million times. I'm like, but then like we were watching it, she's like, wait, what's happening? I'm like, you've seen this a million times. She's like, well, it's been a long time.
Yeah, the character's
it's been like 15 years.
It's kind of a lean-in movie. Most Nolan movies are, where you kind of have to like to understand the intricacies of the plot.
You really have to like turn the volume up when they're talking and then turn it down when they're not.
There's a lot of like exposition in Nolan films, but it's like usually delivered pretty well.
The mix is pretty rough. Like Nolan doesn't mix his movie for people with kids sleeping.
No, the mix is rough. Yeah, I noticed that too.
You watched it on Max? Is it just the Max?
I did watch it on Max. The Max cut.
Is it the Max? Is it the Max mix?
the Max. No, it's just the Nolan special, dude.
Yeah, it's because it's like I had to. I'm like, I'm thinking like, are my speakers fucking broken? Is my shit fucking fucked?
No, you're good.
Because it's like you turn it up, and it's like, oh, now I can hear them, but then like the music, boom, boom.
Yeah, I just always mix all my stuff like very level. Like when they're talking. When there's action scenes, I try to keep it all pretty much the same volume.
Right.
Because in a cinematic experience, you definitely do want to have like the voices really low and like the loud sounds really loud.
Right.
But when you're watching on a phone or on your laptop or if you have kids, there needs to be two different versions of a movie of a mix. The fucking leveled version and the fucking theatrical version.
The thing about Nolan though is that as soon as his movie is like not in the theater, he just forgets about it.
Oh yeah,
it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. He could care less.
Yeah.
About the what's a DVD?
Whatever on that.
Yeah.
A digital video disc. You think Nolan? You think Christopher Nolan has ever held the disc in his life?
Yeah. He's probably got like a film projector from the 1930s, like in his house that he has to fire up. If his kids want to watch Bluey, he's got a fucking film printed on film stock and projected for him.
It's actually steam powered.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
This is like really extinct
like
tech.
Like a coal burning stove.
Sounds bad for the environment.
Yeah, it's not good,
Wow.
and it doesn't really harm. It's not really cohesive with the flammability factor of all the film that he has.
Sounds like a League of Shadows waiting to happen.
So then Alfred, Alfred's like, yeah, like you're back, bro. You're like,
been going a long time, Master Wayne.
Yeah, I'm a good thing I left. They're trying to sell the company, Master Wayne.
Yeah. And he picks him up in a private jet. Isn't that nice?
Trying to sell the company, Master
Just
Wayne.
when Bruce is like ready, he's like gives Alfred one call and then he just gets a private jet like straight to where he's at.
No problem.
Walks up all fucking cool. He's so cool in this movie.
No problem. Easy
Bruce
peasy.
Wayne is sick in this movie. He's got like such swag about him.
Easy peas, lemon squeeze.
And then Alfred is just like chill too. They're both just like they're old buds. Like they're both just chill as fuck. I love that. This is a certain type of Batman movie where like he's less like emotionally distraught. Like he's definitely sad.
He's like you're catching him on like the tail end of like his like emotional.
Yeah, he's a pretty like balanced, well,
by the time he gets back to Gotham.
Yeah, he's like a put together guy. He jokes. He makes like lots of jokes with Alfred, and he's fun. He's like jovial.
They kind of cut out. Well, it's like you get his when he's really young, and then you get kind of when he comes back from Princeton, and that's when he's the most fucked up. And he's pretty fucked up though. Then he's about to gun down Joe Chill.
Oh yeah, he is pretty emotionally fucked on that.
But then he like goes to China and does all the League of Shadow stuff, and then once he's done with all that, like he's really like found his center. Like his center. He found his center training with Raish, and it's I like the place to where we find him, because it's like he doesn't have all this emotional baggage, like he has it, but it's he's carrying it, it's not dragging behind him,
Sure.
it's not like he's a man on a mission,
Yeah, but he still thinks criminals aren't complicated. That's his issue, that he has to figure that out in the next one. That sometimes criminals don't want anything logical like money.
Right.
That's his character arc in the next one. He's got to.
He'll figure that one out.
But pretty much he's like pretty fully developed.
Yeah, because you would think he would have figured that out already, because the League of Shadows didn't want money.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So it's interesting.
They had a lot of cash.
I'm the next one. Yeah, I'm interested to see. I don't know. This one, his character arc is so easy in this one, I feel like, because like it's just like, oh yeah, like now he's Batman, and like he is like doing Batman things.
I'm Batman, baby.
And like he's gonna succeed, so that's all he needs, really. There's no like moral dilemma in this one, really. Right. Like he doesn't have to choose between two people that he loves or something, like.
Sure. Yeah.
It's pretty like easy.
It's cut and dry.
It's pretty easy peasy Batman Street. Like, yeah, I got to stop Raish.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate. It's a good get you. Here's a Batman in the a more realistic world.
Yeah, he basically goes on these little missions. He's not the kind of Batman who like patrols Gotham night by night. He's kind of got like a more like solid plan on how to take down just like strategically take down high-ranking members of the mafia,
right,
and stuff. And he kind of like plans the mission and then goes out and executes it, which is more like kind of a James Bond type situation. Whereas like the Batman I kind of prefer, generally is the kind of Batman who like goes out every night, the Prowler, and
the Midnight,
and finds like random crimes and stops them, and he might have an overall plan for taking down certain mobsters.
Well,
but
I feel like he does that like in the
real world they wouldn't get out all the time. They would just get locked up and then you'd be done basically. Right. Yeah. So that's kind of like, if Batman was real, like the way he did it, it kind of does make sense. Like, once you take down like all the organized crime, it wouldn't really make sense for Bruce to go out there and just like prowl around waiting for like random little street crimes.
Yeah, he's not like, he's more like looking at the systemic type stuff.
Yeah, he's more of a systemic fighter. Yeah,
less so like hey, don't rape in the alley.
Yeah, like because like how unless like Gotham's
it's huge,
really bad. Like how are you gonna like really take down that much crime?
Yeah, how are you gonna be there? Yeah, I don't know. There's some things in this one, that kind of pull you out of it being like more of a real world, like the Narrows.
Cops don't go down there.
The Narrows is like weird because it's like, why is it like segmented off with bridges?
Yeah, I think
it's like
aesthetically the Narrows looks really cool, and I wish we could have had more of that in the subsequent films.
I just wish that it didn't look like such a set compared I wish
it does look like a set, but like I like that about it.
I wish that more of Gotham looked like it. I wish that more of Gotham looked like that. Just like this little area. I wish it was like
that should have just been all of Gotham.
It should have been like it was weird how it was like segregated and like you only hear about it like later.
I just feel like the Gotham in the Nolan universe is very like put together. It looks very clean. It looks very organized. Typically, the Narrows is like a slummy area, but when we see like Main Street and stuff, like everything looks really like shit's working out. And like I want my Gotham to be like super shitty to kind of justify Batman's existence.
It's weird because Gotham pulled itself back together. The messaging that they're giving you about like Gotham State is kind of mixed because it's like you have the Narrows. Right. Which is like total shithole, and like Falcone like is running everything, I guess.
Falcone,
but like, and all the judges and whatever. But
he was good. Tom Wilkinson.
But then like they have it's like the train. So it's like on one hand it's like things are not that bad, but then the train is like super derelict. Like why did the Wayne Enterprise like let it get to such a terrible state? Like it literally connects under, they obviously they wanted it to just be like visually like show you that like give you a certain feeling when they show it visually like later, and it's all fucked up compared to when he was on it with his dad
to its heyday.
But like a massive corporation, even if they were like just like out for money, like the train connects under like Wayne Enterprises or whatever.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't just let it go to shit.
The unofficial hub of the city.
They wouldn't just let it go to shit and be like all nasty.
Yeah, probably not.
They would like
it's
keep
just a little bit inconsistent.
Yeah,
like maybe choose one. Yeah, or just make everything dirtier and more. I'm a big fan of like the
really like
extremely
grungy Gotham,
like almost like Mega City 1 like level of grunge. Like maybe not quite that bad. But I just like aesthetically, like I really like that vibe for Batman, and like it makes sense that he. Well, then he's
the Prowler. It makes more sense for him to be the Prowler then. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, do you like Tom Wilkinson as Falcone?
Yeah, he was good. I thought he did a good job.
Yeah, he was better than John Turturro in the Batman because it's the same character.
Yeah,
but in
Batman, I think so.
It's Falcone.
Right.
In this movie, it's Falcone.
Right.
And I think in all the comics and the TV show, it's always Falcone. But for some reason, like, there's a bunch of weird pronunciations in this film.
They wanted to make him more like...
Falcone.
Like Italian or something.
Yeah, isn't Falcone, like, already, like, pretty Italian?
Falcone, it rolls off the tongue better. There's more alliteration.
Like
There's more alliteration to it. Rigatoni, Falcone.
It just sounds silly though.
Linguinoni.
Falcone just sound kind of silly. Like I don't know.
It's kind of silly, but I don't mind it. I think I like how it's kind of fills the mouth. Falcone.
You got guts, kid. I'll give you that. More than your old man, anyway.
The Falcone crime family. I like Falcone more than Falcone personally.
In the pen, your father told me about the day he killed you. Oh wait,
Joe Chill told me about the day he killed your father.
Yeah. Your father was in the pen too.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
He begged.
He begged like a dog.
Like a dog.
Yeah. It's like what?
Yeah, I like
this
how
is crazy.
He's so mean about it.
So mean.
He begged. Like a dog.
Yeah, it was such a good performance.
It's like, fuck.
It's like, damn, dude. I was like,
the man's.
Did that even happen, or was he making that up? Because like the guy seemed like genuinely like sorry, like before he got killed.
Well, but he had been in jail for years.
Yeah, but maybe that was just it's like
or maybe he was blubbering to Falcone about how bad he felt.
Yeah,
and then he begged me, or something, and then
well, but that didn't happen. He didn't beg. So somebody's lying. Like either Falcone's lying just to get to Bruce, or Joe Chill is lying to Falcone,
probably,
and then to the judge. I would like to think that it's Falcone lying.
Yeah,
because I'd like to think that Joe Chill kind of like was this like product of circumstance, like this sort of he became like this bad guy because of the unjust system around him, and not just like a straight up violent like thug killer.
Talking about Joe,
old Joe.
Oh yeah, he's just a symptom of a much greater.
Right. I like him as that, and he's not like this like arch villain. Like in the 89, they made him like the Joker be Batman's parents' killer. Like that's fucking stupid.
That's like such a
like cop out like dumb like move.
Because then it's like then it really like gives Batman like somebody to like it's like, oh, like he's my villain, like he's my nemesis. Like Batman like shouldn't really have like a nemesis.
I like the Batman
like that
backstory a lot, how they in the Pattinson film, how they built out the idea of like the Waynes and like their corruption and stuff, and how he got tied up in this business with Falcone, and then Falcone like ordered a hit on Wayne, and so it was like kind of like an assassination. Like I like that, I don't know, for that universe, but overall, like I think typically I like just kind of the idea that they just got mugged by like some random,
right, because the state the city was in.
Yeah, because of the state.
I don't know. I think they handled it perfectly in this one with the actual situation.
Oh yeah, this is like the definitive like Wayne killing for me.
It's like the situation in the city is bad economically. They're doing what they can to work on it.
Yeah.
His dad is like doesn't even run Wayne Enterprises. He's a doctor.
It's the most tragic. Yeah. It's the saddest version because his dad's so genuine in this one. I love the actor who plays dad. He did a really good job. And just the way it's edited and like like that, the whole pathos surrounding that was pulled off expertly, and that's kind of like the crux, like the core of the film. So
right,
I'm really happy
with that being how Batman Begins. It's important for them to get it right.
Yeah, and then he goes to it's kind of all over the place because there's like it's cutting back and forth and stuff.
Right,
but yeah, he gets tossed out. He's like, all right, I won't have a second's hesitation to blowing your head off right here in front of all these people or whatever.
Bang.
Yeah, bang. Your old butler. Bang. little cute little lady friend you got at the DA's office. Bang. And he finishes his sentence before he says bang.
Not everybody.
Yeah. And
not everybody.
And then he gets roughed up a little bit. And like the rough up sound effects are really like cartoony.
Yeah.
Pah.
Yeah.
And then you're like, ooh.
Yeah, they get him, and then they throw him out in the fucking.
Yeah. And
they throw him off the
into the concrete.
Yeah,
you okay? And then the tip better homeless guy, classic. You should have tipped better. Careful who sees you with that.
It's a nice coat.
Nice coat. They're gonna come looking for me.
Then he gets on like a ship, and then he's stealing.
He just hops on a ship.
Yeah, I guess he's talking about all this like.
He has no plan.
I guess he's talking about all this like when he's with Raish. When he's with Raish. Because he's like describing like that's the first time I stole.
Yeah.
First time I stole to avoid starving or whatever.
Right.
And
so good.
Yeah, and then he's like stealing from himself.
Yeah,
like stealing from Wayne Enterprises.
That's classic, dude. That's classic.
I'm not a criminal. Why do I care what your name is?
Yeah,
like, it's Wayne.
Wayne.
It's fucking Wayne.
What does the Wayne company do exactly? What do they make?
They make electronics. They make
Like
they make
TVs?
weapons.
Like Wayne TVs. They make trains.
They make trains. It's just it's a conglomerate. They
make weapons.
They got their right. All that military stuff.
I don't think they make weapons, do they?
I think that's what they said.
Oh, I guess they build like
They're
cars.
They do
for like the military.
Well, cars, Nomex survival suits,
survival suits, but they don't make like guns, right?
I guess I don't know. They said weapons at some point in this movie.
Then they say like I don't think Thomas Wayne would view like heavy arms manufacturing as a suitable cornerstone for the business, and he's like, that's 20 years ago, Fredericks. We have to allow ourselves to move past what Thomas Wayne would have done, and like that guy's trying to like take over the company, kind of.
Or
he's trying to like.
It gave me the feeling that they were already doing shit like that. They're a military,
and take it over from.
They're just like a technological. They make technology.
Yeah,
they make stuff. They develop things.
They make like textiles.
Yeah, textiles.
They make iPads. They're like the Apple of this universe.
Sure.
Wayne Tech.
Yeah, Wayne Tech.
Yeah.
So then, my fucking neck.
Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh,
I'm dying.
That's nice.
Oh my! It's like I really gotta like crane my. Wait, can we move the table closer?
No, it's impossible.
What?
It's nailed to the floor.
Help! No, I'm like it's like killing me because I gotta.
Just do that. Look, I don't have any problem.
All right, it's too far.
It's not that far.
All right,
you're good. Yeah, it doesn't have to be right up in your mouth.
But now I'm too far.
No, you're good. No, you got a loud voice. You project a lot. You're always like way louder in the levels than I am.
You're killing me.
Yeah.
So
you seem like you're in good spirits today.
Not quite as tired as I was last week.
Last week you were like passing out.
Yeah, I was really tired. Pretty tired today too, but not quite.
You seem good.
Not quite as exhausted. So
Wayne's trains,
planes, and automobiles.
Yeah.
So
Hop on a Wayne train.
He is like, he's back, right? He's back in Gotham.
You hear the news? Your boy's back.
Boy's back.
Yeah.
Wayne.
And then
Bruce.
She's got this like Rachel Dawes has got this like relationship, I guess, with like the DA. Like they used to fuck or something.
Did they fuck?
Remember, she's like she's like, questioning Scarecrow, and she's like, hey, like you're doing some sketchy ass shit, and he's like, hey, Finch or whatever, like DA, like what kind of allegations is she allowed to make? And he's like, what are you doing, Rachel? Like, and she's like, what are you doing, Carl? And then he's like, I'm just looking out for you or whatever. And then she's like, thanks, but we've been through all that. Implying that like she's like they've had some sort of sexual.
I don't know if that's what it's implying.
And then doesn't she give him like a little kiss on the cheek or something?
That's not what I caught.
And then Bruce is like watching that and he's like a little jelly.
What?
You don't remember that part?
What?
Am I just making this shit up in my head?
I don't know.
I've seen this movie a million times.
I don't know about that.
I'm pretty sure it's implied that she used to fuck the DA, which is funny because she fucks the next DA too.
So she's just like
she's a DA fucker.
She's just like a DA.
If
homie hopper.
If you're a DA in Gotham City, you're gonna get the pussy. That's all.
From Rachel Dizze.
From Rachel Dizze. Rachel Dawes.
Dawes.
Yeah.
Rachel Dawes.
You're gonna get the dossier on Dawsey's A.
So. Disgusting.
We're like writing a rap.
What is that? What does that look like? It's like a Manila folder.
Yeah,
that is just passed down from DA to DA.
And it's like this is the asshole you're gonna get to eat every night.
Yeah. Ooh. You know what I like too when he's a kid is how they introduce Gordon.
Oh right. There's so many moments.
Yeah.
This movie's jam packed with moments.
There's so many good moments that like set it up.
Oh, so good. I love he puts the coat around his fucking shoulders.
The setup
is going to be okay.
For me, the setup is really so much better than the payoff. Because the
payoff's always hard to do.
Here's the thing.
It's really tricky to do.
And the thing
endings are always the most difficult part.
In this movie, the payoff is good.
Yeah, it's very good.
But the setup is really good.
The momentum is really good getting there.
So it all works. The whole thing works, right? It's just like it's like you're going from up here like, wow, like this is such good setup to like, okay, like this is good payoff. So it's not that big of a drop, but it's it's just it doesn't mean it's not better. You kind
of enjoy the ride more than you enjoy the climax, as it were.
Right. I would agree.
The edging.
The
edge night.
He's an edger, bro.
He's an edgelord, dude.
So then he's like, yeah,
he really puts the fear in Gotham.
He like goes
and the Gotham's criminals.
He like goes to Wayne Enterprises, you know, and he's like kind of pushed aside or whatever, and he's like,
yeah,
you know, but then he's like, you know, Fox has like he's got some shit for him.
Oh yeah, he puts the moves on like the secretary. And
yeah. What? Like what?
That's a good part.
Yeah. What? He's like teaching her how to golf.
Keep your eye on the ball.
How did that?
How did that come to be?
Yeah. Like what was the?
He raised her up somehow.
What were the steps leading up to that?
You know what I mean? Yeah, I want to see that scene. You know, it's just like he's just so smooth. Somehow he like, you know, in the 5 seconds.
It's such a good moment. Yeah,
she was away from her desk, or like that he was outside, or whatever.
Yeah. He like gets her to completely ignore her like job.
Yeah, he got her.
She probably got fired.
Her job, and
she probably got fired after that.
Yeah, I like how he raised her up because we see that he's got the moves.
And then the guy's all like surprised.
Yeah, and Jessica,
and they set that guy up even beforehand at the funeral. Don't worry, we'll watch the Empire.
And you got the inkling that this guy's gonna be a problem.
Oh yeah, like this guy
looks like the devil.
This guy who's like, instead of being like, I'm so sorry that your parents have died.
Yeah. He's only like, talking about the company.
He's like,
that's sketchy.
We'll watch the Empire.
Yeah.
I'm sure fucking 11. My parents have just died. What do I care about the Empire?
Who cares about the Empire, bro? Yeah, right.
Like,
my whole world has just been shattered.
You know, so it's you know, they really set it up clear. You know, it's a pretty economical in terms of how it communicates the information, like the
definitely
script, which I appreciate.
Very economical. Yeah, it's like a,
you know, there's a good amount of show and a good amount of tell.
An Oppenheimer equation on how to make a good movie. Like carry the two, $1 billion.
The Batman
is here. Begins.
No, yeah. How's
Killian?
How does he say it?
Oh, the Batman, something like that. Is that how it goes?
Yeah, the way he does it was so goofy.
He goes, what do we do? Whatever someone does when a prowler comes a knocking, call the cops. And he's like, you want the cops here? And he's like,
they can't stop us.
They can't stop us. But the Batman, see, that's something like that. It's a good performance
or
from
something.
Killian.
Yeah. He
can he really fly?
I know. I love like the goofy shit they're having.
Like they're like toddler level intelligence. Like, they're so stupid.
I heard he's a man, but he's also a bat.
So this Batman, like, he's not an actual bat, right?
Dude, yeah.
I'm shitting my pants.
Yeah. So yeah, he's at Wayne Enterprises. You know, he's getting in with Fox, and you know, Morgan Freeman's the perfect person to play Fox.
Oh yeah,
that's such good casting. And then
such good casting.
He's like looking around the grounds or whatever, and he like, you know, in the well where he got his fear, he finds the Batcave. That was good. You know, like
what was there like a bat in the house or something? That's like the inciting incident for him to explore the cave.
He's like, yeah, there's like a bat in the house, and he's like, they nest somewhere. Yeah, nobody gets a rabies shot at any point in this movie, and
no,
you know,
thankfully,
you would, but
no one got bitten.
you would, well, you don't. That's the thing about bat bites is you don't know because their fangs are so sharp, so you don't know if you got bit. That's why
you always say that, but I would know. If I got bit by a bat, I would for sure know.
But you don't.
I'm getting that rabies shot regardless, though. No, just in case.
You don't. You know, I would know, but I'm gonna get the shot anyway.
But I would be pretty sure,
bro. Like
you always say that.
People. I always say that. That's like my thing.
There's a bat that lives out here, right outside the store, and that's why I'm afraid to go out there at night because I don't want to get fucking.
You're fine.
I don't want to fucking because I've opened the door before and he'll flap around and like I don't want him to fly in.
There's just one single bat?
Just one bat. Yeah. I've seen him like multiple times.
That's weird. That's your bat buddy.
He's my bat buddy. Yeah. And I'm the last thing I want is a fucking bat in the house. That just sounds fucking terrifying.
Oh, yeah. You really don't want a bat in your house, and you got to get the rabies shots.
Yeah.
Because if you're asleep.
I love how he calls the bats in this movie. He's got the little like thing that like they love. It's like crack for them.
It's like it's like it's some kind of sonar attraction for bats.
It's like a bat like sucker.
That was that was a good moment, but it was also like a really bad moment because it's like where did all these bats come from?
From the cave.
All those bats heard it.
Really good hearing.
Heard it from there.
They have very, very good hearing.
All the bats, and there's that many bats in his cave.
The word gets around quick.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Some maybe were closer, and then they told the other bats about it,
bro.
And they all came
It's a really good moment. It's also goofy.
He calls his boys.
It's one of the more goofy moments, but it's a good moment. You know, it's like, oh yeah, like he called the bats.
Hey, yo, bats needs our help.
Yeah, Let's
go.
I like how he goes into the cave and then there's like all the bats, and then like he stands up. You know, like the bats. He's
conquered his
fear of bats.
That's a classic shot.
It was a really good idea to have him find the Batcave through that same well.
And as we know, Nolan never has used any CGI in any of his films.
That's right.
So
they really
pumped that set full of bats and had Christian Bale do that for real. And it looks, I mean, you can see the realness of
that's right.
The fluttering around his hair and around his robe and stuff. And
that's right. His robe.
Yeah, isn't he wearing like a robe?
No, he's wearing like gear, like gear.
Is he wearing gear?
He like he likes
wearing a robe.
He like similar. It's like the same shot as like his dad like coming down the well.
I know he's wearing gear at one point, but isn't he wearing a robe at a certain point?
Not when he goes in there.
Am I crazy, you guys? Is he wearing a robe at any point in the cave?
I don't think so.
Why am I just making shit up in my head? I've seen this movie so often. I felt confident in saying that.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe it could be.
Check the receipts.
Maybe I wasn't paying attention. But I feel like he like gets his spelunking gear, and then he's like wearing like the.
He's kind of like looks cool in a robe because it's like flowy, kind of like his cape. It kind of makes him look more Batman-y.
He does. When he's wearing the robe. Batman in a robe are like peas and carrots.
Yeah.
So. Then it's like...
So they called cut on that scene. They had to round up all the bats. It took them hours.
It took hours to round up all those bats.
And then they started shooting the next scene, and they had to release all the bats onto the entire police force in that action beat. What's he doing there during that scene? What part of the movie are we at?
He's finding the Batcave.
He found the Batcave, but then he becomes Batman. He takes out Falcone. He straps him to a big fucking floodlight.
But no, so we're still at the bat. We're still like before he's become Batman.
I'm Batman.
No, no. So he starts getting gear from Fox. He gets the Bat Cave. He starts putting his stuff together.
Okay, yeah. He goes to Fox. It's like does it come in black? Yeah.
Well,
no mech survival suit.
Wait, did you watch it again?
A straight shot?
Wait. Did you watch it with Alyssa?
I didn't watch it with Alyssa.
You son of a bitch!
Well, I've seen it a million times.
Okay, this is all making sense. Because I'm thinking like
I did watch it. I watched it while I was building.
Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking like Forrest is like really not remembering like key like fine details for somebody who just watched this movie.
I'm remembering details. I'm remembering more shit than you.
A lot of fine detail.
I know this movie like the fucking King James.
Yeah, like the robe on Christian Bale.
It's there, dude. I swear it's there. Yeah. I swear.
It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, he's getting his bat stuff together.
Yeah, he's getting batted up,
and then he like goes. Yeah, there's a part where he like cuts off there's like little wires that are attached to his belt. It's the strap. It's the straps because it's like a whole. It's a whole thing that he just cuts it off. It's a whole harness.
And that part always really bothered me because it's like he doesn't like shave off the little like
he does that
dangly
later. He
part.
Does that later.
You think he does?
Yeah,
I hope so.
He does that later.
You guys know what I'm talking about? Am I sounding crazy?
No, I know the threads you're talking about.
The little threads that are just dangling off, like
yeah. I know the threads you're talking about.
Hopefully he got to those because like that would just like bother me.
Yeah, aesthetically. No, he did. So
okay.
Because he goes and gets the stuff from Fox, then he starts putting the Batcave, and then he goes and holds a stapler to the back of Gordon's neck.
Right, that's like the proto Bat outfit,
and like he's like in just like a
that's a good
mask
scene
or whatever.
Yeah, that's a really.
And he's
good
like
scene.
running, and he fucking like really fucks himself up like jumping.
He's got like a fucking stapler to the back of Gordon's neck. And he's like, I'll blow your fucking head off, idiot. Tell me everything I want to know. And it scares the fuck out of Gordon.
We have to take him down.
Yeah.
Gordon gives him the secret sauce for like
what do we need? Yeah.
What do we need? Gordon knows immediately.
He knows immediately. He's thought about it. Yeah. You need leverage on Judge Faden. You have to make
fucking Judge Faden, dude. He got Joe Chill killed.
He did, yeah. You need leverage on Judge Faden. You need to tap your shoes 3 times and spin around.
That's right.
You need to wish upon a star.
Yeah, it's no place like home.
and then finally,
when you wish upon a star,
you can get Falcone. You can
That's right.
Nail him.
Then you'll you'll have
Brings-
that's the
brings
recipe.
drugs into the docks every fucking day, and no one stops them.
That's the recipe.
What'll it take? How much dick do I gotta suck to make this happen?
How much cock will I need to gobble? So then
So he gets the info.
so he really fucks himself up jumping
Rachel
onto the fire escape. He really fucks himself up, and then he has to like call Alfred.
Wait, he has to call him from there?
Doesn't he?
I know he has to call him later when he gets set on fire.
Oh no, that's when he calls him.
Yeah.
No, yeah. He makes it back, and then he like the next time he sees Fox, he's like, so what do you got for base jumping?
Oh yeah.
Because first he tells him it's spelunking.
It's for spelunking. Look, Mr. Fox. I prefer if we didn't ask any questions.
Look,
he's like, Mr. Wayne is all good.
If you don't tell me what you're doing, I don't have to lie.
Yeah.
So
I love their relationship. It's so cute.
Yeah, no, it's great. Him and like both the old men that are supporting him are like.
And you know, if you're like an old man in a movie, like no one's gonna cast you again. Don't worry. Like your next paycheck is secure.
Yeah, until you croak, basically. So.
Yeah.
Then he's like really putting his suit together.
He's got his suit together.
The stuff's coming in.
It's all ready to go, and then he makes his first move on Falcone.
Right.
At the docks, and you got this fucking fat.
This is where we first see the bat. This is where we first see the bat.
Flass. Huh? Yeah, this is when we first see the bat. Yeah. Flass is like Gordon's partner, and he's just like. He's just the worst. Well,
he's on the dole, right? He takes he steals. I like the scene with him and Gordon. He's like, why don't you have a taste? He's like offering him like a bite of whatever he's got.
Yeah.
But it's like really it's a taste of like the dough,
It's like a metaphor or something.
Yeah. Well, and he's also literally talking about the money.
Right. It's like one of these days you'll get wise. And then
kind of make the rest of us makes the rest of us
uneasy.
I'm no rat.
I'm no rat in a town this bad.
Rat. Who's there even a rat to?
And I love that moment because Gordon says it like in a sad kind of context. He's like not making a joke, but Flash thinks he's like making a joke or he thinks he finds it funny.
He agrees too.
And he agrees like that, but for different reasons. Yeah, and that was just
good casting on Flash.
Yeah.
Good casting.
Yeah, he's just such a douchebag. He steals like money from like the fucking falafel vendor.
Oh, he steals falafel.
The guy gets food from every day.
Right.
Who makes his food?
It's like my kids need to eat. What, they don't like falafel?
That was good. I mean, like
good line.
No one really knows how to like write a fucking asshole. Like that guy was a dirtbag.
A real dirtbag.
Scum. Yeah. That was awesome. He's like on Falcone's payroll or whatever. And then he's like, they hear like their guys getting fucked up or whatever outside, and he's like,
you gotta go.
I'll go check it out. Batman basically wipes the floor with all these guys.
Oh, everybody.
Yeah, and like, Nolan's pretty bad at shooting action scenes generally, but I like the way this one was shot. Like, because it's more mysterious. Like the fight that doesn't show the fighting.
It's supposed to be.
It's supposed to feel that way.
You know, like he the way that he usually shoots them really worked out well for this scene.
For this instance, yeah.
Yeah, like, because, it's like the first time we see the bat, and we don't really see him too much.
No, yeah, he's in the shadows.
He's in the shadows, which I like.
We see him less than we see him. We don't see him more than we see him.
Right.
And it's from the perspective of the guys and showing their fear. Because that's a theme of the film is fear.
He wants to embody the fear of his enemies.
So, yeah, the way they did that was really nice. And yeah, he takes them all out, and then he takes out Falcone. He gives him a good old headbutt, and we see there that the graphite is fixed. Remember, because of the problem with the graphite earlier.
Yeah, but like it hasn't been that long, or has it?
They had to get a new shipment. The next 10,000 will be up to spec.
Right. That was a weird thing to include.
No, it's cool because like they're testing shit out. Like he hit. Yeah. They ordered some, and they
it just seems like foreshadowing that it's going to break because he's not going to have it in time. Because it's like
I just kind of saw it as like, you know, they're like,
and this stuff's coming from China.
They're putting shit together. They're trying things out. They're seeing what works, seeing what doesn't, kind of thing. I didn't see it as like a setup or anything. It was just kind of it kind of was a payoff when he did the headbutt and it worked. Like it was like they fixed the issue.
Okay, sure.
That's kind of how I saw it. Like a kind of a positive like setup and payoff.
Right. And then he, straps him to the thing, and that's the first bat signal.
Ah, the bat symbol. The thing that would totally work in real life.
That's the first bat signal.
And look like a bat on the clouds.
Oh, every time.
Every time you turn it on, it just looks perfect.
Ba-da!
And it's a symbol of a bat, and that means Batman's in town.
Batman, come back. Batman, come meet me on the roof.
Yeah.
Time for a bat date.
Criminals beware.
And then they've got everything. They've got everything they need to take down Falcone. So
they lock him up in Arkham, but then he's gassed by the fucking Jonathan Crane,
dude,
who's a sort of quasi member of the League of Shadows, sort of like a stooge for them.
He's kind
of a retard in these movies.
He's
in every movie he's kind of just
he's so like
dumb.
Well, he's not that dumb until he gets super gassed or whatever. He gets gassed.
He's like.
Then he's crazy after that. And he's just crazy.
He thinks their plan is to hold the city to ransom. What?
Yeah, that's not the plan.
That's not the plan at all.
That's not the plan.
Like this, mysterious, shadowy agency contacts you, and they're like, "Hey, we're like a bunch of ninjas, and we're going to, like, they're already rich.
We're gonna ransom the city.
We're really broke, even though we're super well organized and seem to have infinite amount of resources. We're actually really broke, and we need cash. So we're gonna hold Gotham ransom. Ransom? What are you going to spend the money on? What does Jonathan Crane need? Why does he need money? He seems like he's pretty well off.
He seems like a pretty well off psychiatrist.
Yeah. I think he's just fucking... It's called greed, old sport.
He's just evil. Yeah.
Yeah. He's just a dummy. It's okay. It doesn't have to make that much sense. He's dumb, and he agrees to go along with it. He's pumping shit into the water.
Like this water main, which that's not how a water main would be. They're like pressure. They're under pressure.
Yeah, he's been pumping this shit into the water for weeks, and it's made by that same hallucinatory flower that Bruce had to pick and take to the temple the first time.
I do want to mention the fact that if there was this the League of Shadows steals this big microwave generator.
It's a big microwave.
It evaporates water.
Yeah.
But what are people comprised out of mostly?
Oh shit.
Water.
Oh fuck, you're right. Yeah, why does it just affect the water in the mains?
It doesn't make any sense.
No.
It doesn't make any sense because it would just evaporate.
This is where we're getting into the very comic booky
in people's body. Yeah. It as soon as Batman kind of puts the suit on, then it's
it turns into a farce.
It kind of really ramps up the ridiculousness, but that's okay.
Yeah, no, I'm cool with that for sure.
That's okay.
If there's any problem I have with these movies, they're a little bit too realistic. So I don't mind stuff like that. I think it's actually fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
Because it's not like it's not boring. It's like an interesting idea. Like it's like, oh, it's an inhalant. It's in the water supply. It's been in there for weeks. Why haven't we felt the effects of it? It's like, oh, it needs to be absorbed through the lungs.
It's like,
uh-oh. And then they put it together like, oh shit.
Right.
This is their plan.
Right.
And then it's a solid idea.
They do, they've never seen that one before. They had some ideas, and then they made them into the movie.
Haven't seen that since.
So let's see. Then they have Falcone.
What do they call it? A microwave emitter? What do they call it?
Yeah. It's a microwave. Targeted microwave emitter. It evaporates water to
enemies' water supplies.
Evaporate enemy water supplies in desert warfare.
Okay. I want to get my hands on one of those.
Okay. You could just evaporate their bodies.
Like troll your friends.
If you can evaporate the water in a pipe, you can evaporate the water in a body. I bet.
That sounds all dry. Why am I so dry?
No, why am I fucking absolutely dead?
Why am I dead?
Yeah.
No, it's like kind of a slow process. Like it's like at first you feel really dry, and then you realize, oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, it's really slow. Like when the scarabs get people in the Mummy or something.
Yeah. So wait, what part are we at?
So they got Falcone.
They're Falcone, and then he has to get Maroni.
And then Scarecrow gets him.
Calzone.
Scarecrow calzone's Falcone.
And then he gets Scarecrow, right?
And there's some like back and forth different stuff about like, you know, we didn't even talk about the scene.
It's Rachel, Alfred.
About the scene in the hotel. That was good. He like shows up like, oh yeah, because Alfred's like, after he like gets really like fucked up, like falling off the roof or whatever, Alfred's like, you're gonna need an excuse. You need to show your face.
Yeah, you got to start acting a little more a fool.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and then so he shows up with like 2 bad bitches.
Yeah, he's got these bad bitches on call.
Like, where do these women come from?
I guess they're just escorts.
Yeah. Like straight up paid.
Like paid high profile prostitutes.
You know, like, Scarlet Woman.
Come on, Bruce. We want you to buy more hotels.
Oh yeah. But
there's more hotels for you to buy
too. He like imported them.
Yeah,
imported.
Yeah, they're he made some connections when he was in China.
He like pulls up in like the absolutely lowest Lamborghini. It's like lower than a chair.
Oh wow, yeah, it was really low.
It's like lower than this chair, than this couch.
It is. Like that'd be like a scary car to drive in because like, you hit one little pebble.
Oh, go over one speed bump
and you're done,
Forget
dude.
It.
Yeah, you're that car's
a pothole on the notoriously pothole-ridden streets of Gotham City.
Yeah, and so he buys the hotel.
Yeah, he's like,
he writes a check right there.
Don't worry about
buying this hotel.
I'm buying this hotel.
He pulls the Patrick Bateman on us and fucking pulls out a check. And
shut up, bro.
He does. He goes full Patrick Bateman.
Everyone's like, Bruce Wayne.
I think the Bat's doing some good. He's doing what the cops can't.
He's a menace. The classic high society.
High society.
Like Bat conversation.
It's funny. He's been gone for like 20 years or 10 years or whatever, but he's got all these like friends like right away when he comes back.
Was like, I think it was like some kind of function, some kind of like event or party or thing, because the other guy's there. The guy for what the Wayne Enterprises guy is there.
Yeah, some sort of function.
It's like some kind of thing. I don't think he knows them very like personally.
No. They're a bunch of just like fake friends.
It's something for him to go to.
Bunch of sycophantic suck ups. That was a good part when he calls them all out for being rich assholes.
Yeah.
And
then so then let's see. Falcone is a Goni.
Oh yeah, so he's a Goni. He's in Arkham Asylum, and he's like, he gets shown the mask. Scarecrow shows him his mask, and
I'll show you my mask.
He's like, probably not very scary to a guy like you, but these crazies, they hate it. That was good.
Yeah, he does such a good
job.
He does such a good job.
And so he gasses him, and he's crazy now. And so Rachel has to come and do a psychiatric evaluation or like get some blood from him or whatever. And she's like, doesn't trust.
Oh yeah, he like abducts her.
And then he abducts her, and he's like,
takes her to the basement.
He's like, let me show you something.
Let's just go down here real quick.
Let's real quick. I want to show you something. And he's so creepy about it too. He's like a creeper in this one. I like that.
Pay attention. He's what you're doing.
He's got the red eye vibes.
It's like, pay attention to what you're doing. Like, don't like, he's turning a special key like in the elevator, and you're going down. That's not good.
Yeah, and then she realizes she's fucked, and she runs, but it's too late, and he gasses her good. Psst, I gave her a concentrated dose.
The mind can only take so much.
Yeah, the mind can only take it.
But then Batman shows up.
Yeah, Batman is there, lickety split, and spooks Scarecrow's men.
Right.
Scarecrow, I think he's able to get away. Wait, when does Batman get burned? Isn't there a scene where he's like, that was before this, right? Where Batman goes after the Scarecrow, but the Scarecrow hits him with the fear gas. And then Batman falls. Yeah. He's on fire.
He's like looking.
What was that? That must have been before this scene.
I think it was before the scene.
We missed that whole scene.
I think it was before the scene. Yeah, because he's like that's when we first are in the Narrows.
Yeah, and then
that cute kid.
He's out for.
We meet Lord Joffrey.
Good old Joff, and then he's out, and then Fox has to synthesize that compound to help him out because his condition worsened after the first day.
Yeah, they give it to him, and then he's like all fucked up.
Yeah,
he synthesizes the compound, and then he's got it for when
when Rachel's hit with that shit.
It's waiting for him back at the Batcave. So
right.
He gets her.
Okay,
He gets her. Right.
Nice.
The bats, and Gordon helps, and then they get in the Tumbler, and then it's like a big chase. Then it's a big chase.
Gordon's jealous of his car.
He has no issues potentially killing many different cops.
There's one cop who sounds just like J.K. Simmons.
Running over. He's like running over cop cars left and right.
Yeah.
With the tumbler or whatever, and then he's like on the roof. They're like, "We got him. He can't get off the roof." Fucking.
He's out of the game.
And then I love it. He's like turns on like the fucking like the gun or whatever. It's like weapons engaged. Like, why do you have to go under? Why do you have to do that to pull the trigger?
I don't know. It just looks cool.
Yeah. That literally.
Literally just looks
it's
cool.
It's like, it's literally just like visually.
He's got to aim visually. So for some reason, it's like a.
No, it's
like an advanced
I think really they set it up for how it's funny when it happens to Gordon later.
Oh yeah, because it kind of spooks him.
He's like, what the? He's like, whoa.
It's like you're inside a transformer, like while it's transforming.
Yeah, it kind of breaks up.
If you don't like if you're not like in the right exact position when that happens,
watch out.
You're gonna get crushed. Like you better not be having any like bulky pants or anything that can get caught in any of the gears, because that's probably why it never went into production. In the first place.
Yeah, God bless.
I love the Tumbler, dude. I think it's like such a sick Batmobile. Some people say like they don't like it, and I'm like, you guys are crazy. How can you not like the Tumbler?
It's pretty sick. No, it's pretty sick.
I saw someone who was like, it doesn't look like a Batmobile enough. Doesn't look enough.
It's like a new age Batmobile.
It doesn't have the wings.
It's like a modern Batmobile.
But yeah, it's fucking cool, and they actually built it. It's so fucking sick.
Yeah, it's so.
I wish I could. I had a chance to go see one once, like in person, but I forgot. I don't know, I got busy or something happened.
So then,
I wish I could have seen it.
So then he gets her, and there's this whole chase.
Give it a pet.
And then oh yeah. It's like they're like on the highway. They're like, wait. He like turns on stealth mode. It just turns off the lights. It's like, wait, where did he go?
They can't find him.
They can't see him. Like
he literally turned on the fucking like helicarrier. But
then he turns it back on immediately.
Invisibility shit.
Turns it back on immediately, and then he then he jumps the back into the Batcave or whatever.
The lights go out and the engine also gets quiet somehow.
Yeah, but like
really, really
they're
quiet.
literally next to him.
They're like right next to him, and they're like, "Where'd he go?" I think that's the J.K. Simmons one. He goes, "Where'd he go?"
That was so goofy, but it's whatever. It's the Batman movie. So
yeah.
So then it's just like stealthy nature.
It's like the helicopter lost him too.
Yeah.
But yeah, he somehow evades them. He shoots the helicopter down. We don't see that part.
Gets back in,
and then he drives through his fucking waterfall so fucking tight. Shoots right into the cave.
Yeah, it's a really good shot.
And then he flies around. He's like,
oh yeah. He cannot waste a single second. He has to like glide into over to where the shit is.
Yeah, I love the way it's edited is so funny. That was so goofy. It's so funny.
That was so funny.
Because like it never shows him like start to do something. He always just is
in the middle of
doing it, and then it cuts to the next thing. So it's just like unintentionally hilarious editing.
And then she like wakes up, and he's like is like talking to her or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he like knocks her back out or something. With like doesn't he give her something to knock her back out?
Yeah, he gives her some quick D. Puts her down for the night.
Yeah, she's done after that.
Yeah.
So and then let's see. What happens next?
So he has to go to the party. Remember?
It's his birthday. Oh yeah, and then
Bruce Wayne's guest down there.
The League of Shadows shows up.
Right. Yeah, and he gets into a little
just spouting straight bullshit though. Like he didn't like he left him to die.
Oh yeah, Henry Descartes there, and he's got this other like fake Ra's al Ghul, and this woman. This is my favorite part of the whole movie. This woman goes, Bruce, there's someone you simply must meet, and she's like, am I pronouncing this right, Mr. Ra's al Ghul? And then the guy turns around, and it's like a different Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah, it's like he looks kind of like him.
What? And then he's like, you're not Ra's al Ghul. I watched him die. And like you can see the lady in the background who introduced him,
right?
And she's just kind of like, and then she just like drifts away. she's not in the scene anymore.
Dude, that's so
like
funny.
She's the one who introduced them, and then like once he said that, she got like weirded out and just like drifts off into the background.
It's weird.
And I'm thinking like this fake Ra's al Ghul like seems to have really impressed this lady. Like what
was he saying?
What was he saying to her?
Because he looks kind of like a dud.
Yeah, he looks like kind of a dummy.
He's like supposed to look like a dud,
Yeah, he looks like a dud. But he had this like really captivating conversation with this elderly woman. This
must
rich
meet
lady,
him.
and she's like, I have to introduce him to Bruce.
Right.
I barely even know Bruce at all, but
Right.
like he's
never
you've
met
gotta meet
Bruce
Ra's
a
al
day in her
Ghul.
life.
Yeah, right. And Bruce gets really serious, and she catches the vibe, and she fucks off.
Right.
And then Henry comes around, and he's like, "No, I'm Ra's al Ghul, Bruce. Duh. Like my methods are crazy. Like I've got crazy methods like this.
Yeah.
Like you should have known, bro.
Like we've tried. Like yeah. Oh my god. Dude. Yeah. And then it's like that. It's like, all right, well, time to kick everybody out. So he goes off on all the rich people.
Oh yeah, that was good. He makes a fool of himself.
Right.
I love a good Bruce Wayne makes a fool of himself to
protect everybody.
To protect everyone.
Yeah.
That really is a very selfless act, and
like, get out. Probably
hurt Alfred's feelings because Alfred was like, "You've got a name to protect, sir." And he's like, "It's my father's name," or what do you say? Or he's like, "I don't care about my name," and he's like, "Yeah, like it's not just your name; it's your father's name too." He gets really emotional. I love Michael Caine's fucking emotionality in this film.
Yeah, he's so good.
He really just loves Bruce. He loves the family. He's here to serve and protect.
He really is so good.
And he's not afraid to show his feelings whatsoever.
And then
he lays it all out on the table. He's just such a total G in this film. And they set fire to his place. They just start like pushing shit over. Once everyone's gone, they're just like, fuck this, fuck that. Like
set this on fire, set that on fire.
A little bit of gas. They're like they came ready to fuck shit up.
Fuck the whole place. And then like, oh yeah, we're gonna leave you for dead.
Yeah, you burned my house and left me for dead. Justice is balance. What? Yeah, he's on some fucking weird shit.
Yeah, some like just to have the line shit.
Yeah, like just to like it sounds cool in the moment, but then like you actually think about it for like 5 seconds, you're like,
don't think about
what?
It. That's not what it's for. So like literally, like
some fucking insane shit.
So then it's like. Alfred comes in and save him, and he's like, "Oh, he knocks out some League of Shadows dude with a riding crop."
I think he fucking kills that guy.
He killed him with a riding crop. Did you see the thing he hit him with?
I thought it was like a fire poker. Was it a fire poker?
It looked like a riding crop. I don't know. I need to go back. Like it's like something that you used to like hit the butt of the horse when you're. It really looked like a riding crop. Where would he have gotten a fire poker?
From the fireplace.
I want to go back to, but he was outside.
He was outside during all this?
He was outside.
He was inside earlier.
He was outside and he knocks the guy out to get inside.
Was he? Okay.
That's what I thought.
He's probably escorting people out, like, doing his butlery duties.
He knocks the dude out with something and it does not seem like it's a cast iron poker, but maybe I'm just tripping. We need to go back.
Pretty sure it's a poker.
Frame by frame it.
Why would he knock him out? Why would he have a riding crop?
I don't know. I don't know. It was weird. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" It has it's kind of a distinct shape. So
it's like a fancy fire poker
or whatever. So what? No,
so he straight up impales this guy, just shoves it right through his heart.
Hold on, what? Okay, so he knocks this guy out, and then he goes in and he wakes him up. He's like, "What are all those push-ups good for if you can't lift up a log?
A bloody log.
A bloody log."
He throws in some British term.
And then
sauce
and then
on
Bruce is like, "Wait a minute, yeah, I'm strong."
Yeah, wait. Oh, I forgot I'm strong. I'm actually strong though.
Yeah, and then they go
things like the size of a tree.
I like it. They go. It's like boop boop boop. The piano or whatever.
Oh, I love the piano shit.
And then that
shit gets me rock hard.
Whenever
Batman has like a fucking like little bus that he flips open and presses a button, or if there's a piano, or if there's some sort of painting on the wall, or in the comics and in the TV show, it's like the fucking like clock,
right? That
he has, and he has to set the hands to the time that his parents died. And then it fucking opens. That's fucking sick.
It's lit.
Yeah. So, but any kind of iteration of that, like I get real juiced for.
Yeah. So then it's like they're in the old ass elevator. It's like
it's rickety.
That they must have restored themselves because it was like totally.
It's ramshackle.
Totally fucked for And it's
this is like Batcave.
It's like there's a huge fireball. There's a huge fireball, and like you're just like watching it as they like descend, and then they like hit the bottom.
Yeah, that part was fucking tight.
Then they've got to then he's got to suit up,
and they did that all for real. There's no effects in that.
That's right.
There's they actually built a rickety ass elevator, and then they actually shot a fireball above their heads, and
sick.
And they did it all. I mean, it's sick how there's zero CGI in the film.
That's my favorite part.
I love that about the film. they're the only CGI that Nolan will allow is to inflate the size of people's members. You know, if the member's not looking super packing,
that's what I hear.
Like on set,
he's generous like that.
He'll do the actor a solid. He'll do him a favor. And he'll kind of enhance the package.
He'll
with the digital augmentation.
He'll schmoosh their schmeat,
but he does it optically,
so to speak. Right.
But he does it in camera.
Right.
With
lenses.
With lenses.
That's right.
And mirrors.
Glass.
Wait. So they almost get singed, or they get singed. You know, they're like, and then he gets the Batcave out of like some fucking what is he says like Chronicles of Narnia like closet. It's like he's got the bat suit in this janky ass like cupboard.
He gets his shit. He suits up.
Yeah,
it's time to go take care of Raish. Oh yeah, and the Narrows. But meanwhile, the Narrows are in turmoil.
Ah shit. Yeah,
because the cops are all there for some reason.
Time to play.
Why are the cops all there?
Well, because they let out all the Arkham villains,
and Arkham is in the Narrows.
Arkham's in the Narrows, right?
Weird, because it doesn't seem like a big ass like Arkham
I think
Asylum.
it's kind of like an island. The Narrows is like an island.
I know,
right?
but it's like it seems too small for like a big ass like Arkham Asylum.
Seems like a good spot to put a prison on an island.
But it's not like Arkham Asylum is like has like grounds.
Yeah,
it's like a tiny ass island. I don't know. The geography is like
they could have characterized the locations a bit better, in my opinion. I like stately Wayne Manor. Wayne Manor looks good.
Yeah,
that's like
Wayne
an
Manor
actual mansion
good.
in England.
Right.
And then, but then all the other locations, like you want a more iconic shot of like Arkham.
You never really get that shot.
You never really get that. Yeah.
And like
that's okay.
And like the wide shots they show you of the Narrows like really don't lead. It seems like a shanty town.
Yeah, it's like a jumbled mess.
It's like a little shanty town. Like it doesn't seem like like Arkham Asylum is like there.
It's very wet.
You don't like where is it in those wide shots?
It's among the buildings.
It looks like okay.
It's strung about.
It's there. So okay, the villains are let out, and you know it's basically bedlam, and all the cops are on their way.
Right.
They go, and then but the League of Shadows is also on their way.
Justice is balanced.
And Rachel Dawes is also there, and then the gas gets let out. And the Scarecrow's riding around on a fucking horse.
Drugged. Yeah, that part was sick, dude.
That was good.
Yeah, he's like the fucking headless horseman or some shit, riding around like some Ichabod Crane looking ass.
The horse is like breathing fire and shit, and the kid can see.
Yeah. Oh, she has to save Joffrey. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She like saves him, and like Batman comes in, and like Gordon gets like the antidote to. Then Gordon gets the whip.
The Narrows is lost.
Gordon gets the whizzy.
Oh yeah, he's like, oh yeah, there's a good part where the fucking idiot commissioner is like, Gordon, there's no one left to send in.
Yeah.
And then right behind him, fucking, you can see the Batmobile fly behind his head.
Perfect timing.
Good timing. Yeah, Batman couldn't have timed it better.
Perfect place. He goes through the wall of the Narrows like right where Gordon is too. So
yeah, everything's really convenient.
Placement.
Yeah,
but Batman's just. He's just good like that. So, and then but then Rachel and the kid are like being accosted by all the criminals. Like Zaz is like right there. He's
about to zazz it up.
Like, I'm gonna fucking cut your face off
and
wear it like a glove.
Which
I like that. I like that callback.
Mobsterous hitman.
I like that. I like that callback.
Yeah. Right.
To the fact that we were introduced to him before. And then Batman helps them, and and then it's like, oh shit, where's Raish? On the train,
right? Well, yeah, he's train. Like he confronts him,
right?
And he's like, well, you took my advice about theatricality a bit literal.
Yeah.
That part was good. And he's like, razzing him a bit. And he's like,
he's razzing him?
Because he looks a little bit ridiculous.
He's racing him,
yeah. Because he does look a little bit ridiculous. Like, I mean, for real, if someone flew down,
there should be a nod
like that,
to how ridiculous.
Yeah, I was like, wow, yeah, he does look pretty crazy. He's like, I can defeat 2 of your thugs. He's like, very well. And he sends more guys in, and they have like a little ninja fight.
Yeah, so 4.
A very, very poorly choreographed, or probably very well choreographed, but very poorly shot.
It's poorly telegraphed. Like poorly communicated.
A lot of this.
Boom, boom, Yeah, those are like Raish's best ninjas, but Batman takes him down.
That's how Batman fights. Hold on. This.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up.
What's going on?
I don't know. Yeah, it's really. Yeah. He's all.
He's like.
They really wanted to get like. They really liked what they did with the costume, with like the arm guards, and how they showed it earlier with Raish wearing them too, and
yeah, that was cool.
So like he's all forearms.
His forearms are essential to his fighting style.
Yeah.
He's just
gunning
people.
The F in UFC stands for forearms. Ultimate Forearm Championship.
I mean, like
Batman's the champion.
Nolan obviously has a way better handle on like 99% of stuff, but like just have like Zack Snyder direct just those action scenes. Just like it probably wouldn't be like congruent with the rest of the film. It'd probably be like jarring. But I don't know. You just like you want like a fun action scene. But I did watch Zack's new film, the fucking Netflix one or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And the action scenes in that were terribly shot. So I don't maybe Zack just used to have a better fight choreographer, or he couldn't afford him on this movie.
You watched that?
I watched half of it. I had to turn it off. It was that bad. Wow. It was that bad.
Wow.
But I was like, oh, maybe they'll have cool action scenes because Zack's pretty good. Like right. I like the warehouse fight scene with Batman.
So you're ready for part 2?
Oh no! It was literally garbage. Like I'm sorry, Zack. Like,
hey, well, there's probably something good there.
There was nothing. There was no inkling of any.
There's probably something good there.
Positive.
No, there's probably something good there. People got paid.
Well, yeah, it employed some people. Sure.
It stimulated the economy.
Bunch of phony Hollywood elitists. Phonies.
Phony Hollywood.
If there's one thing I hate, it's phonies.
I love. And like anybody can be like labeled a phony.
Yeah, anyone I don't like.
Like it's so easy. So okay, so
he fights his way.
Yeah. And then he's like after
he grapples onto the train.
Yeah, I guess so, or something.
Flung around.
Yeah, then he's fighting Raish in the train.
I like when he's flying around.
That's good.
Whacking into buildings and shit. Whatever's going on.
Did he really?
I don't know.
Did he really?
I imagine he probably did.
I don't think so. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They might show one hit or something. I can't remember. But
and like Gordon's like in the Tumbler or whatever.
I need you to set up a fucking death trap for me.
Yeah. Shoot out those supports right before the.
You use the guns.
Right.
We don't have time to observe the rules of the road. We don't have time to clear. We don't have time to clear out the homeless people.
A guy comes over. Nice ride.
Nice ride.
That's
like the classic. We got to insert a little bit of comedy into this scene. Like it's getting a little too serious.
Yeah.
The classic like nice ride kind of shot. I could probably have done without that moment. It was building really effectively, like the drama. But then like you have moments like that where it's like a little joke, and you're just like, no, we don't need that.
All the stuff with Gordon is a joke because he's like surprised. It's like he's like, whoa,
that's enough. I like the Gordon moments.
Yeah. We don't need more.
We don't need like the guy with the nice ride
like outside the Tumbler. Like I guess they wanted to establish like in some kind of organic way the location, like where he was. Outside the Tumbler. Or something.
So he's got guns on the Tumbler, but don't worry, they're just for shooting supports out on bridges that will end up killing someone.
Yeah.
They're not for shooting at someone.
Don't worry. Yeah. They're
only for destroying property.
They're powerful enough to take out the support structure of a bridge, but they're not... He won't actually shoot somebody.
There might be some homeless people kind of... straggling
what happened
about
to that guy? Like, what happened to the guy that was like, nice ride?
He got the fuck out of there once the shots started firing.
Yeah, that's right.
For sure.
Once
he saw the guns come out, and then, he was like, oh shit.
Then they fight.
Yeah, the thing is like Raish was always telling him, or Raz was always telling him, you gotta mind your surroundings, bro. And he never did, because he remember with the ice situation.
Right, he didn't. And then
at the house, and then,
right,
all this shit.
But then it turns out that Raish, or Raz should have been.
He wasn't minding his surroundings. And so at the end of the day.
Stop switching it back to me.
No.
I'm gonna be accused.
We both have the pedals today.
I'm gonna be accused of leaving it on myself.
We didn't do. You've been better about it today,
bro. You have been better about it, and that's really the crux.
I just don't know why my camera's so overexposed. Like your camera's exposed perfectly fine, and this one is like I look like white as a sheet.
We need to figure something out. Yeah.
Whatever.
Are you sure that you're not
There's a good moment. What? No.
A full-blooded vampire?
No, because like look, if I get in your shot, look, I look normal.
Yeah, we need
blown
to
out.
We need to fix that one.
Yeah,
maybe
maybe
it reset or something.
It's this one.
Maybe it reset because of the stuff.
Look, if I put up a fucking, it's on auto. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
This camera's on the fritz.
Raz knows his goose is cooked. He accepts his fate.
Yeah, he closes his eyes
because he's like, I'm not gonna kill you.
I don't have to save you.
But I don't have to save you.
That is actually not the case.
Jesus moment. Fucking
no, I know.
Yeets out of there.
Like that's like not the case though with Batman. Like if he would have to save him.
No, Batman would save him.
Batman
for
would
sure.
save him.
Batman always saves. He saved the Joker. God damn it.
Yeah, like no, he would save him. Like so that's kind of like a goofy moment.
Yeah, that I feel like Nolan kind of understood the character a little bit better. Like. In the Dark Knight, yeah, like maybe this is his first time around with Batman, and he didn't really know what he's doing as much. But he knew what he was doing. Like he did a really good job overall.
Yeah, it was that there's just some moments, and that one especially.
I would have preferred if Raz somehow killed himself or
just like made the choice. Yeah, like through his own switch. So
through his own switch. Yeah, the idea that like Batman set up this death trap with Gordon, kind of irks me a bit, but it's not the worst.
It's I don't know. It's not Batman shit. Is the issue.
Right.
But that's
Batman's like a monk, like ninja. Like he's so like
he'll save him. Like
he would totally save him.
And like Batman would think like if I don't save him, then I have killed him.
Right.
So it's just
Batman.
It's just,
this Batman kills a lot of people throughout. He kills people in every single one of these movies.
Yeah. So it's so he's not really on his Batman shit, but that's okay.
That's okay. It's a pretty harrowing situation. I think he tried his best not to kill people for the most part, generally.
So, yeah, most of the time.
But I love when Ra's just, he realizes he's done.
Closes his eyes.
Time for nappy nap.
Right.
Sleepy time.
Then he becomes Qui-Gon Jinn.
Then he becomes one with the Force.
Right. Yeah. So
forever locked and then like inside Bruce's mind.
And then like it's just then it's like, oh yeah, shit, like Wayne Manor, we're gonna build it up brick by brick.
Oh yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, we're gonna put it back together exactly how it was before.
Brick by brick.
Exactly, sir. Well, maybe not exactly.
I was thinking about some improvements to the southeast corner.
To the southeast corner.
To the foundation.
To the foundation.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you know what I mean.
Oh, the southeast corner.
The sex dungeon.
Yeah.
The BDSM room.
The girl with the dragon tattoo, meat locker.
The meat locker.
Basement meat locker.
Like if anyone heard them talking like this,
right,
it would just be really sus.
Yeah, it would be.
Like because you wouldn't think that he's like
and there's workers. There's people
vigilante.
there's people like shoveling.
You think he was into some weird sex shit.
There's people like shoveling stuff.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the whole place is insured, so really, Ra's did him a favor.
Yeah, I mean, those people are paid well not to talk. They're
right.
known to keep secrets.
And then Commissioner Gordon, he has the bat signal.
Oh right. Oh, so good. They wrap it up perfectly.
Yeah, I remember
man.
I remember when I saw the movie
Yes.
and it was like wrapped up like that, and I was like, oh shit.
Oh yeah.
We're getting the Joker next.
We're getting the Joker next, dude.
It's a perfect wrap up.
And like that card he gives him is so creepy. Like that picture of like the
double homicide.
Like the really detailed jester.
Yeah, double homicide, whatever.
And yeah, it was so cool. I mean, I love The Dark Knight, but like before The Dark Knight came out and before we knew what this Joker was like,
it was so nebulous.
It was so it was like what is it?
What is it?
Yeah, and you kind of like was even creepier that way back then before The Dark Knight came out, because you're like, it could really be anything. And it was like, now Joker exists in this universe, like holy shit, let's fucking go. And then I think the movie concludes at that point, right? It does
credits.
Eventually go to credits. I think he flies into the camera. He does a Batman.
Literally, that's credits, and that's credits for us too, folks. I gotta roll. I'm half an hour past my time.
All right, show up earlier
my
next time because
fucking
I got a lot to say about The Dark Knight.
I know. Yeah. No. Trust me.
Okay. This is gonna be our first 3 hour.
We'll have time.
Our first
It's the thing
4 hour.
We'll have time.
Fuck fest. The Dark Knight. It's going to be double the length of the movie itself. So
I can't wait.
Yeah, we're going to be analyzing every frame.
I'm gonna watch that. It's been a while since I watched it, so that's gonna be good.
The Batman.